Okay, so let's go on to something that's pretty grand, and that is the Fredonia pipe organ. And let's just kind of take a look. So they sampled each individual stop, and I think that's what really kind of makes this very flexible, because it allows you to do your own combination. And let's listen to this beautiful organ. And this is dry, so this is. And I'm going to crank down the crescendo pedal and listen to what happens here when I do that. So you see all those other stops coming in. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And what they have, if you can see, they've got the swell, the positiv, the pedal, and the grate. They're all mapped to MIDI channel 1. So that's what I'm sending right now. So all of them are playing together. They're just layered. So ideally, you would want different manuals for for the different sections. But for this, we want to just be able to have it all right here. So this is really cool. So this is airy and wispy. And it, so look at this. So I've got the expression down, and you notice it turns on the first 3 stops. And now as I move it up, it actually cancels stops and adds to the pedal. That's cool. Okay, so let's see if we can do. Let's pull up crescendo and So you see when I got the pedal all the way down, it just takes off. So here we go. And when you have all of those stops on, every time you put a stop on, it adds a voice. So like right here, with the pedal all the way down, it's going over like, let's see, 300. Yeah, like 327 voices. Okay. And one thing they say that you can turn the release noises off, and that will. The thing about this particular organ library is the fact that you have the option to turn on and off individual stops. So you can see that I can use the keyboard. Yeah, some of the key switches will let you enable and disable the stops. Let's see. Let's go on up here a little bit. Yeah, so low velocities on these will let you disable some of those stops. and the high velocity, if you hit it hard, it'll turn the stop on. So these key ranges here kind of help you to enable and disable stops. So wow. And then you have in the performance, you have different controls over the volumes and the pans and the sustains. You even have a little, I think this is kind of cool, it's a randomizer. So we can click that center and come up with a totally fresh yeah, man. That's really, really amazing. Okay. And then you have the crescendo editor here, where it almost reminds me of a key range editor. So you can actually go in and say when the expression pedal gets to a certain point, then I want that particular stop to come in, and then you can just go in and just do all of that there, and then you can actually have velocity control over the volume. So you know, so we can scale velocity to volume, which you can't do on a real pipe organ. So you can play soft, or you can. So that's kind of a neat feature where you can control the volume dynamics with velocity, unlike you would a real organ, which you control the volume with expression pedals. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. So let's go back to the main and simple gifts. It's got a really beautiful sound to it. Very nice. And then you can go into the console and you have the reverb, and they put the little dice there. That's kind of cool that you can randomize. And then we can make that a little wetter. They've given you just so much flexibility with this organ here. Okay, so this is called the Opera Phantom. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, Ambient Dave. I think can we do a something here? Let's see. You know what? I do. You know what? We're having fun here. So let me see what we've got. So this is the a pipe organ from Impact Soundworks, and it's the Fredonia Grand Organ. And so let's just see what we can do. Let's see what we can do, Ambient Dave. And, you know, let's just see what happens. So this is just like the initial Fredonia Grand Organ. Let's just... that's just the initial. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just do full, but not overpowering. And I really enjoy how this is laid out with the stops and stuff. That's just a little potpourri or a cornucopia of stuff. Okay, and down here, the key switches are actually, you can use the key switches to pull the stops out. They really laid this out really cool. And then you've got the dice in the middle. You hit the dice and... Let's hit the dice again. Hit it again. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting to covering this, but I covered it a little bit in a past live stream where I did their hammer clavier, but it has just got a really cool sound.